Let's see right here. Yeti Go box full of spy points ready to go. Corn, baby. These deer ain't gonna feed themselves. Loaded up and ready to rock. Well, you always forget that one thing. We got a pig problem and I done forgot my rifle. Turn around. We're human. All right, boys. We made it to the property. So now we got a lot of pigs that have just spawned. So while we're down here working, just in case we see anything, we're gonna get the Christensen arms out with the buck 30 suppressor. We can keep these skeeters off of us long enough. And we're gonna load it up and be ready, just in case. Cause ain't nobody got time for wild pigs. If you ain't got them, be thankful. Also, if you ain't got them, they're coming. So we got 3 in. We're gonna rack one. It's on safety. And now, you doggone rascals, you better not step out in front of me and stay there long enough to give me a chance. Here we go. Open up the Go box. This year, I am using the Flex S Dark, as you can see right there. Why S, you say? Because I'm not real close to this place, so I want to use the solar capabilities that it has. I want to not have to worry about batteries. So this one now has an internal battery along with a solar recharge battery, and I've got it paired with a lithium 22 rechargeables from Spy Points. So this should last me a while since I'm not up here all the time. So that's the reason I'm doing that. As always, try to have a little northerly lean to it because the sun will be at the south, so you're not wasting photos on that kind of stuff. And then this will be the hole. I'll show you the hole. Look right here. Here's the hole. Whoop. So we're going to be looking right back out at the hole. And then when the ducks get here, man, they come and pose right in front of this camera. So let's get it put up. Let's talk about this hole. So we've had a lot of good hunts here over the years. You've seen it. If you've been following any of our stuff, you've seen me hunt this blind a lot. This blind, north wind setup, you can see right here. It's kind of getting tighter as the years go on, which I love about it. But we're looking due south right here. You come over here. Here's a duck blind. It's a 5-shooter, but really 4 plus a cameraman. And so it's kind of brushing itself in over the years. Stuff's growing up on it and around it, which is what you want them to do. But north wind, straight at your back. You're tucked up here in this little pocket. We do have some brush to still do. And then there you go. You got them coming right down Main Street. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that? There's ducks right there. If we just had water, bark at them a little bit. Look to be jaguars or something. But anyway, look at there. Look at that, boys. Now you see how this one works. What a life. It's one of my favorite spots in the world. Like, I'd sit here every day of the season, probably. If you made me pick one spot, this would be up on my list. So can't wait to show y'all what it's like through the whole year. My spy point is on now. I just saw the green light go off. So now I'm going to walk in front of it so it'll send me a picture. Oh, it's already got me. No, not yet. There it went. Walk in front, make sure it gets me. Sends me a picture, make sure it looks like I think it's going to look like, and I see a piece of grass. It's going to end up being a problem. So we're going to tear these two down so that hopefully we don't have to worry about that. There we go. Installed. It should have me. Check my phone here in a minute, and we'll keep on trucking. Trail cameras for ducks, you gotta love them. We are at our next stop here. God, I have to name it the mosquito blind. But this is our south blind. South wind is perfect. Like, I'll show you the old one. So the old one's right there. Last year opening day we hunted here with Jace. Had a great hunt, phenomenal hunt. But we've, like duck hunters do, we decided, you know what, if that was good, I bet this can be better. So we've moved a brand new blind in here. Just got to get it skinned, which we got the skins there, and then get it brushed in. But to give us more of a blocker from overhead, that one is great and hidden. It's just you didn't have much overhead. So we're trying to use what the good Lord put here, that big giant willow right there, as a blocker, natural blocker. We'll cut some of that off so that you can shoot from here. But this is it. This is the hole, man. It's a great one. Had a lot of fantastic hunts here through the years. And it's just a really good duck hole. Good south wind, straight at your back, just like that. Ducks get out there in front of you and want to come get in this pocket, be protected, all this stuff here. It's a great place to get out of the wind, hide a little bit. All this red vine stuff you see here is actually smartweed, so lots of good native food, nothing planted here. Just all natural, moist soil management, baby. Moist soil 101. So let's get a camera up and we'll get out of here. Another day of work. We're back at the main camp. About to jump in the Ridge Crew and go get cameras put out here. So we're gonna go show you around the duck hole. We're celebrating the new turtle box. What, y'all don't listen to worship music when you're doing work? I do. So let's jump in that Ridge Crew and let's go put some more spy points out. Go look around, show y'all the place. What's wrong? Y'all don't drive across the porch of y'all's camp? Get a little tight right through here. I don't know if I'll be able to have my elbow out or not. Ooh-wee. She's snug, boys. But she makes it. Works every time but once, right? Oh, we made it. Let's go duck hunting. We ain't going duck hunting. We're going to work on duck hunting. Zoom, zoom. Whoop. All right, stop one on today is the Sweet Hole. See, right in there. There's a blind. But we have something new for you. Look at that one. Got a new one. Decided to do a new one. Y'all can probably hear the wind blowing. But decided to do a new one that lets us have more options on the wind. Like the ducks always in this hole want to lean this way. So that's why you got a new duck blind over there. That's why I always stand outside of the blind over here. And so why not just put a duck blind where they want to be, right? I see right now is one little deal I would have changed. But this hole, you've seen me hunt it a ton. If you've been following for any time on my stuff or the Duck Commander stuff, this is actually the spot. We'll go look at it. Where I carved my dad's initials into the tree. So we'll go check on it. But yeah, this is the hole. Just about every December 21st, you can find me here because that's when we got the call. This is where I was when I got the call. So a spot that will always have the best memories and the worst memories all in one, right? Like, it's funny how I can do it. Like, some of my best mallard duck hunts ever have been right here. And you know, one of the not so great times of my life was right here. But you know, I know Dad's where we always long to get to, and just selfishly wish he was here for his grandkids. But look, here's the tree. It's pretty cool. Still there. Jerry Martin will freshen it up this year on December 21st. I'm not gonna do it out of order. I'm gonna wait for the day. I'm gonna keep the tradition going, but yeah, I'm gonna get a trail camera put out here. I got lots of pics and videos from this spot through the years. So anyway, that's spot one. That's the hole. This is Sweet Hole. We'll get that put up, and then we'll get out of here and go do another one. Hey guys, hey guys at Higdon, I ordered some more heads, but I found one. Man, we're finding all sorts of heads today. All right, next up, we're not a very creative bunch. We have set one. So when we logged this place, this was a loader set. Try to show y'all something. You can see right there, one blind. Then if you stop and look, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from over here or not, but that's a good thing. Right there is another blind, and that blind I just pointed at is where I brought Uncle Si when we shot all the mallards.
That's a rat was.
So if you saw that hunt, it was at the end of a big freeze. We sat right there, me and Si and Clay and Mr. Billy. Man, had a great hunt. But I've killed a lot of ducks right here. The other memorable one, I was standing like right there, right outside the blind. And we hunted all morning. We shot a bunch of jacks, and I don't know. I wouldn't even hunt, right? Like, we had some people here, had some guests here. They wanted to shoot their shotgun. They couldn't let the jacks fly by. It's like, come on, man, mallard, they're gonna come. And I had no idea if they were gonna come or not, right? But when you hunt as much as I do, shooting ringnecks don't really do it for me. So, but they were happy. They were having the time of their life. And wouldn't you know it, right there at the end, I mean, I'd killed one duck that morning, one. The only time I'd shot. And I got about 25 mallards down in this hole, beautiful hole. And I was able, with a 20 gauge, to shoot 4 mallard drakes in one bunch. Just boom, boom, boom. Had time to get another shell. Boom, one while I was leaving. So I had my mallard limit off of one group of ducks. And we finished out the rest of the day right there. I'm gonna show y'all why we have 2 blinds. We got one for a north wind and a south wind. So I want to show y'all when you're setting this stuff up, right? And right here on a north wind, it's not ideal, but it's good enough, because you'll see, like as we walk this way, you'll see right out there is kind of the end of the road. Well, we get right here on the point because some of them want to be in that pocket right there. Some of them want to be over in this pocket. So it's just kind of like the closest to both areas. But what we'll do is right here and right about where the Kawasaki's parked, we will put the decoys all right here to make them make a choice. If you want to land in decoys, you're coming here. If you want to avoid decoys, you go over there. into that pocket. And basically force them to a choice. You see we got it, like there's a little runway right there, a little gap in the trees. On a north wind, that's where they get down at. And we have this other blind set up because it's really good on a south wind too. General rule is I don't hunt the north side of the property on a south wind, but this one they'll do it because I'll show you. Get back a little further so you can see it. See that little gap right there in the trees? Right there? They will get right in that gap. And with a south wind, they'll get up under the trees, and you're thinking they're gonna land like back here, but what they'll do is they'll get here and they'll fly really low and come all this way. And that's what they were doing with Si that morning. They fly all that way, and they get to right over there where that duck blind is. It's crazy, man. Some of them will kind of want to get off into that pocket. That's why we always have somebody outside the blind on that style in case that happens. But most of them will walk right to that duck blind once they come through that gap in the trees. So, you know, you kind of live, you learn, you do some things, you try some things. And that's just what it is, man. That's the beauty about hunting and duck hunting. And you're always trying to figure it out. So trying to give y'all some tips if you got a new place or you're setting something up and you don't really know, this is the stuff we've learned. And man, if you do, can't recommend trail cameras enough for keeping an eye on your ducks. Keeps your disturbance down, lets ducks be ducks. I've noticed an increase in our success when we quit physically having to put our eyes on them because you disturb them. I don't care how good you are, you disturb them. So yeah, we're gonna hang one right here on this tree, be looking out across the pocket. And when we get water, we'll be looking at them. All right, another duck hole, another camera. Let's see, I'll show y'all this one. Let me get my cameras out. Cut that down later. All right, that one's hung up. Show y'all something real quick. So, like for ducks, I put them sometimes a good bit higher than you put them out for deer. I found it lets you get a little more distance out of it because the ducks rarely get like right in front of it. And it lets you have a little wider deal so you can like catch them when they're coming in. But like I was telling y'all, this hole is called Train Station. I'm gonna show y'all why. It's got a new duck blind in it too. It's never had a duck blind. This hole has not, what's the word I'm looking for? Has not hit its potential, or at least what its potential feels like. In fact, I think I'm the only person maybe that has shot a non-wood duck in here. And I shot a gadwall. So haven't even killed a mallard out of it since it become an official hole. But here's why we called it Train Station. It's kind of funny, actually. You come over here to this big tree, and grown into the tree are two like railroad braces. So we figured a very fitting name was Train Station. So there you go. There's a duck blind behind me. A 4-shooter. We got it on the side, so north wind, south wind, doesn't really matter. Bummer on this one is it kind of faces the sun. So, or in the evenings, like sun will be dead on it in the morning, sun will be like right at your back. Be coming up right, kind of back that way. So that's good, you got that. So it's just, when you do that in the woods, you kind of get goofy winds because like clear days generally are like northeast or northwest. They're very rarely like a southeast wind, which would kind of be ideal for this. But I mean, it does happen. So, but north wind or south wind, both of those happen. You can hunt it. Show you a little more about the hole. So we got them a little runway. You can see right there, got them a little runway coming right through there to get right down in here in case it's a south wind. North wind is a little harder. You're not really, I mean, you can hunt this on north wind. You're not really going to though, because by the time the ducks get here, they're gonna be past you. So north wind, most likely, you know, grab somebody and come stand by these trees over here, call it good. You don't have to be in the duck blind, but duck blind is there should we need it. The duck blind is there, and that's it. Train station, I don't have any footage to show y'all of this one, so. Well, maybe we do. Maybe, I think Jared was working for. Maybe Jared does have the one gadwall that got killed out of here. I almost caught a shoveler that morning, but I wasn't here to shoot shoves, so let him go. But anyway, let's move on. We're going back. Now we're gonna go to a place that we've hunted a lot. So you'll probably know it when I get in there. Stay tuned. All right, another hole. This one right here, it's called Hook. You see, blind right there behind me. Turn this. Another blind right back there. So another one that's kind of set up for double winds. This is really our main north wind blind in this set of woods. North wind coming just like this. So you'll see these ducks have a nice long runway to get in coming down this road. Another one where you think they'll stop, but they generally just keep going and get all the way home right there. Every now and then they'll stop. We got this part though, this blind's here, because this floods first. So like this is a little lower spot right here in the middle. So when it's early, on years you're struggling for water, or that back there won't even be ankle deep, can't float a decoy. This right here will be able to float a decoy. So that's why we got two blinds, one spot. But once we get plenty of water, we generally only hunt that blind, because this blind's kind of a pain. I'll show you if you look, like, if you look up, it's so thick all the way there, you can't really see the ducks, which is not a problem. That means they can't see you, but when you're trying to film ducks and hunting ducks, you need to be able to see them. And you don't have to, but your cameraman needs to be able to. So, it's a hole we call Hook, man. We're gonna put us out of camera. I had the same deal, kind of like that last one. I put the camera on the point here, shooting out here, so that way if ducks do land there, they'll eventually generally swim out in front of the camera, or if they go past it, same way, they'll work their way back. This is kind of a high spot, so this will be where a lot of food is. There's no food, but I mean, there's grass seeds and stuff, but there's nothing planted here. It's just native stuff. Yeah, so there's some maypops, or as my boys like to call them, watermelons. If you look in the back of the Kawasaki, you can see every time we come out here right now, we're picking maypops. So, so they like to keep them. I don't really know why, but they like to keep them. Look. Tell me you got toddlers without telling me you got toddlers. I got maypops all back here. So anyway, this is the Hook. This is a hole we call Dozer. Got John over here putting skins on the blind right now. We'll go brush it once he gets done with that. But this hole we've hunted a little bit. I think probably the only thing maybe you may remember, you folks at home here, I killed a banded duck here in the freeze, banded mallard drake. And this is where the duck got stuck under the ice. Ooh. But if you look right out there, you see a dead mallard drake. I got a mallard popsicle. That's wild as crap, man. So I was like, I know I killed that thing. And when he fell, he just slid up under the ice. And I finally found him down there all sprawled out. So it's a cool hole. They don't use this one a lot. When they use this hole, there's a lot of ducks here. So that's always a good thing. Like when you get to hunt Dozer, that means you could kind of technically hunt anywhere. But it's really cool because we have kind of like a little rest area right over those trees. this way. And a lot of times they'll get up and come just right over the trees. But this is a spot where you kill mallards for sure, but you kill, like, you come here and kill kind of crazy stuff. Shovelers love this place. Blue wings, green wings, even gadwalls. Like, this is kind of a smorgasbord hole for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it's what this hole is. And so this is our last camera for today. I can see right now I'm gonna have to bring a saw back because there's a new limb on my camera tree, but get it put up, and then we're gonna go see if we can cut some brush and keep getting ready. Be here before you know it. It sneaks up on you. All right, folks, there you have it. That's a fun one. Kind of a walk down memory lane, but showing you how we set everything up. It's not every hole we hunt. I didn't go. There will be more holes come online depending on water and availability, and ducks and all that. So as they come online, we'll talk about them, but this is kind of our mainstay. This duck season, this will be kind of where you see me doing my things. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different style of video, right? Like, I don't think I've ever done one quite like this where it's more of a straight vlog with me just talking straight to the camera. But really just trying to help you guys out. So if y'all got any questions about duck hunting, you got private property, you got whatever, drop them in the comments. Let me know. Man, so many people have poured their knowledge into me that I think it would be selfish for me to not pour my knowledge into others. So obviously can't answer every question, and I will miss some, but man, like, drop something down there. Happy to help you guys out. For those of you that are already hunting, I'm jealous. For those of you like us down here in the South that are waiting, it's almost our time, man. We're down in the final month now. So enjoy it, man. Take care of the ducks. Give back to them when you can. You know, I don't think there's any of us out here that are so hungry that we have to shoot a hen. I know it happens, but be the change you want to see, man. It takes girl ducks to make baby ducks. Fortunately, one boy duck can make a lot of baby ducks, but girl ducks make all the baby ducks. So, you know, if you can, let the girl slide. Like I said, I don't think we're all starving to death if you're duck hunting, as expensive as it is these days. But yeah, man, hope you've enjoyed it. Let's have some fun. It's almost our time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Really do appreciate y'all. It's fun getting this channel back rolling. Let me know what else you want to see, guys. Until then, we're out.